can't hear me.
I can hear you.
I just turned the microphone on. There we go.
I can't see you, though.
Hopefully now. Maybe.
Nope.
Reload the page.
There we go.
I was going to say, I think we have 2 minutes left, but from the looks of it, we have the whole board here.
Hello.
Hello.
Question for the Guidros family. Is this when I'm supposed to wear all this stuff or later?
You can wear it. You can wear it anytime.
I think you should put it on now.
I don't know. I think I heard later from someone. Rebecca, you said later?
Bree, your hair looks so cute.
Thank you. It is humid out. Well, not even that humid, but snowing, and I got all
What?
sorts of it was snowing and I got all sorts of snow and stuff in my hair earlier. So
Well, it looks cute.
okay, and that brings us to 5:30. So we will start. I'll call the meeting to order on March 5th at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll start with our old business. We'll approve the meetings from January, and then we'll also approve the meetings from the abridged special meeting in February. So in January, we went in the president's report, we went over nomination, we amended bylaws, we had our update from the vice president, we talked a little bit about the nonprofit status, the secretary's update about the bylaws and approved revisions, and then we had a general board update and standard of perfections and shows. So, and again, the meeting minutes should be posted, so they should be available for anyone to view as well. But we'll need a nomination and a second to approve the January meeting minutes.
I move to approve.
Okay, I'll second.
And then going into that, we'll jump right off of there and approve the February minutes. So that was the abridged meeting that we had specifically to nominate additional members for either board, either e-board position. We had 2 nominations, and then we just reiterated that they had 48 hours to accept or decline.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, and then going into, that is all we've got for old business. Going into the new business, we'll start with the exciting news, the election reports. And we'll start with secretary's position. So to no one's surprise, Melissa.
Yay!
got the position of secretary again, so she will be staying as secretary. And then we actually have Leah is going to be our next president. So I've got just a little bit to say, and then I'm going to turn over the meeting to Leah and let her run the rest of it. So I just want to say tonight is a little bit bittersweet. It marks my last meeting as the president, and when we started, it was just kind of an idea. We wanted to get Coturnix into shows, into the exhibition world, and better the species, and keep building showmanship bridges and all of that. And so thanks to everyone that's put in the work, that's come to the meetings, that's helped, that's joined as a member. We've really been able to do that. And in just a short time, we've accomplished some things that I wasn't even sure were possible. So we were able to get that draft standard. We've got Coturnix into multiple shows. And like into the APA side of things, we're starting to get there, and we've truly started to get the way into the future of the breed for the exhibition world. So none of this would have been possible without all of you guys, and I want to thank you all for being part of it. And while I'm stepping down as president, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'll still be involved and cheering on everything that's coming. And I know that with Leah stepping in, the ACBA is in more than capable hands. She's definitely got the knowledge, the drive, and experience to take this organization further. And I have no doubt she's going to do a great job. So with that, I'm going to officially turn the meeting over to our next president.
Thanks, Bree.
Thank you, Bree. I appreciate that. And then first, I want to say thank you to everyone. I'm very honored for this opportunity. I hope to continue and grow the organization. I want to do a lot of involving more of the community and getting everybody excited about showing quail. Also, there's a lot of groundwork still to be done just to make sure that the organization stays strong. So I'm excited to bring that forward as well. There'll be some new things coming up over the next few weeks that you'll see in the Facebook group page for sure. So moving next, let's see, Vice President update.
Okay, well, I don't have much other than my usual membership report. We're currently sitting at 164 members. And, you know, to what Bree said, in just 2 years, taking it from just an idea that Bree had to 164 members is pretty awesome. So we have 25 junior members, 88 basic members, and 51 professional members.
So I will be doing the treasury report. Currently, the checking stands at 4560. Our operating budget is sitting at 1484. The capital budget is sitting at 163, and the reserve fund is currently at 1484. And we'll go over the vacancy status for that. I believe we'll be bringing that up for general membership to have the opportunity to chime in if they're interested in filling that interim position. And we'll be getting that posted in the Facebook group. Currently, I've been playing phone tag with Arizona corporations just to verify some things before I do the bank switch. So that's all I'm waiting on right now. And then secretary.
So can we take a step back for a second, Leah?
Yeah.
Can you explain what the procedure is going to be to fill that vacancy? Just so everybody knows.
So we'll put it up in the Facebook group and see who wants to or who's interested in filling the interim position. And then we will discuss about the people who have come forward and then vote on that.
When you say we will discuss, I think the bylaws indicate e-board discusses.
Yes, correct.
Be clear. Right, Bree, you're shaking your head. Did I get that right? Okay. I just want to make sure that the general membership understands exactly how it's done. And then how long do you want to leave that open for people to express interest, and who do they express it to?
They could reach out through the group message or any of the board members.
Okay.
And then I think, what did you guys have last time? Like a week period about? Yeah.
Should we see if anybody's interested now, or do you want to wait?
Yes, if anybody expressed interest now, we can go ahead and get started so anybody can come forward.
I would like to take that position.
Awesome. Anybody else?
All right. Then for my report, just an update, we're still working on those revisions. And actually it's almost a complete overhaul to the bylaws. And just to give everybody a heads up, there were a lot of different kind of rules and procedures floating around out there, as well as the Constitution. I have combined them all. So there's a lot to go through, and e-board is still going through it. Once that happens, it will go to general board, and then it will be circulated to general membership for comment, and comments will be open for 30 days. And then we will bring it back to the next quarterly meeting. My hope is that would be June, right? June is our next quarterly meeting.
Yes.
My hope is to get it done by then. With the elections, it was a little problematic getting it done before this one. That's all I have.
Okay. Any updates from general board?
Not much for the youth committee. I think there's some things in the works that may be ready to present by the next quarterly meeting. Some exciting things to really boost our youth committee and engagement up. So be on the lookout for that.
Awesome. Anybody else? All right. Standard of perfection updates. We are working on gathering a committee together that will actually be getting going here in the next few weeks. And then anybody have updates on shows?
Rebecca, you can take that.
We unmuted at the same time. I just wanted to give an update. There was going to be a potential show here in Tennessee, but I've been informed that they've decided to not have quail this year, but potentially next year. I think it was one of those things that it was just a little too close to having their catalog out and such. But they are hoping to have us next year.
Awesome.
I'm talking with the show secretary at Cooley. So they had us last year in June. And the guy that runs it is absolutely fantastic. He has said multiple times he'd love to have us back. So there's that. And then there's Sauk Trail in Lower Michigan. That is an APA semi-annual meet, or like a district meet. It's a pretty big double show there. Unfortunately, Michigan gets pretty strict with their AI regulations. So we were going to be in there with quail last year. But because of AI, they canceled it. And it's right now they're starting to see numbers go up. So whether or not that show is going to keep going is kind of depend on where the state is at. But Cooley probably will happen unless there's some really big numbers in Wisconsin. Cooley should stay on as normal.
How do you spell Cooley?
What?
Cooley, how is it spelled?
Coullee.
Thanks.
Yep.
And when is Cooley?
Cooley is going to be, let me double check. It's either the first or the second weekend in June.
Okay, so that'll be before Paducah. They're looking at July 26th for Paducah, but I haven't heard like a firm date on that yet.
Can I get a spelling for Paducah?
Paducah, I believe.
Yep,
Perfect.
as the Kentucky native, I will confirm that.
And Paducah, like the gal that runs Paducah is so sweet. She's said
She's
multiple
awesome.
times she is so excited about having us back for that. So,
Yes. And I think it's really cool that after the show, she got into quail.
yeah.
That is cool.
So that is in Kentucky.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the other thing on the show committee, Jen Jordan isn't able to be here, but she's kind of been taking the lead on this. As we've talked about putting a list together of all of the judges from the APA that have shadowed, as well as all the shows that Quill have been at so far, and then hopefully getting a list of people together that are interested in either shadowing or helping out at APA shows, just so that the judges, like there's someone there to talk with the judges about the standard, about the quail and birds and everything there. So
Also, I think that the winner of Yellow Rose is with us tonight. I think didn't Kirby win Champion Quail?
I think she did.
Sorry, had to do the permissions, but yes, I did. And it was a double card show, and in the first card, I won champion.
Congratulations.
That's so
Thank
awesome.
you.
All right. Do we have any other business?
I do want to, the one thing, I think it was in like the very bottom of the president's report, but it could have been like lumped in with general board too. We had talked about as an e-board switching newsletter frequency down from monthly to quarterly. So just to kind of match pace a little bit more with it. It's a lot of work for them to put together. And so
Agreed. Do we need to make a motion to take that forward?
No, I don't think so. But
No,
when
okay.
then is the next newsletter? Since one just went out in February, do we just want to say it coincides with our quarterly meetings?
I think that would be the best way to approach it.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything? Well, if everybody's good, I guess let's make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second. Oh my gosh. Okay, who said second? Mason?
Mason.
All right, I'm gonna give that to you. All right, then 6:45.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, thanks everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good
Have a
night.
good night.
Good one.